Pick locks with the flow, lyrical thief in the mist. Roots, reggae, seed planted in the soil. I resist, sling a bar, bet risky, bounce jaws off the track. Hold my weight on my word, never stagger, never crack.
I was talking to somebody this morning in one of the comment sections, and they mentioned something about AI, how it was kind of, you know, the way they kind of felt about it. And I agreed, definitely agreed. And the funny thing, it got me to thinking all day long about what you guys have requested and then what is popping up in my feed in YouTube. Y'all pay attention to what they're doing. They're jacking with our minds, man. I feel like they're kind of guiding us in areas because it thinks that's what we want, the algorithm. And it's kind of manipulates your mind a little bit, but they haven't recommended this. So I'm going to kind of throw the algorithm for a little loop tonight. And we are reacting to I see, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking we are reacting to Cymple Man Beetlejuice. Cymple Man Beetlejuice. I was not expecting. That just popped in my head. They didn't put that in my feed, so you know I'm gonna throw them for a loop tonight. The link will be down below in the description. I hope you enjoy my reaction. I gotta check out Grindstone too. I gotta check out Grindstone.
Time to rap. Rappers everywhere unite. Team rappers. The world's in a handbasket on its way to hell. The devil's carrying it and I think she just broke a nail. She's wearing Prada, likes the temperature hotter. My palms itching. Is that money coming a stigmata? The pig slaughtered. I got bacon on the Blackstone. Dial tone after drones were just attacking your dad's home. They made in China. Our supplier backfired kinda. And here I was thinking they were just top of the line plate designers. Freight liners derailing in Ohio. Chemicals are bio. Nothing is a ride though. So saddle up, Tonto.
Yeah. The plate, the derailment. I'm gonna go back here real quick. Give you guys my little opinion. Yeah, I kind of, if you've ever seen that movie Beetlejuice, I don't know if this is what he means for sure, but if you've ever seen that movie Beetlejuice, if you're watching the movie, you know, Beetlejuice will be sitting on the couch with a woman that's cut in half, and he's got his hand on her leg, and the clock's going around. You know, it'll cut, and then they'll show the clock, and then it'll cut, and then they'll show some woman flying in the sky or something. You know, it really obscure things that are just they're not very cohesive. But as you watch the movie, even though things aren't cohesive, everything kind of makes sense to you, and it does follow a storyline. I kind of think that's how he's rapping right now. Like, he's all over the place with different bars, but it embodies the Beetlejuice movie, is what I'm telling you. The way he's rapping right now, nothing is really connected, but everything is cohesive. And so you kind of with the music, boom, 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 that stuff going on in the background. Very, you know, it is a cohesive chaos going on right now. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but that's what it kind of seems like to me. Just kind of watching that first little bit, because everything was kind of just all over the place, right? So real interesting. That's super interesting to me. That's just kind of how I look at it, right? With the Beetlejuice thing. Obscure, but chaos. I mean, there is, listen what I'm saying here.
Time to rap. Rappers everywhere unite. Team rappers. The world's in a handbasket on its way to hell. The devil's carrying it and I think she just broke a nail. She's wearing Prada, likes the temperature hotter. My palms itching. Is that money coming a stigmata? The pig slaughtered. I got bacon on the Blackstone. Dial tone after drones were just attacking your dad's home. They made in China. Our supplier backfired kinda. And here
then he threw the pigs thing in there. That meant, you know, well, I don't want to get into religious discussion.
Were just attacking your dad's home. They made in China. Our supplier backfired kinda. And here I was thinking they were just top of the line plate designers. Freight liners derailing in Ohio. chemicals or bio. Nothing is a ride though, so saddle up, Tonto. You go where I go. Dr. Strangelove, rodeo, missile silo, like the Sphinx.
Again, everything is all all these different bars, and he's talking about different things that are happening right now, and it's just complete Beetlejuice, right? Complete Beetlejuice.
You go where I go. Dr. Strangelove, rodeo, missile silo, like the Sphinx knows we can fall out any day. It's all written on Egyptian walls anyway, but translators face resistance when they attempt to assist us, because Hollywood copyrighted.
That's really actually kind of hard, dude. Translators face resistance when they try to, what did he say, enlist us? Hold on.
Like the Sphinx knows we can fall out any day. It's all written on Egyptian walls anyway, but translators face resistance when they attempt to assist us.
When they attempt to assist us. So what he's saying is translators are basically telling us what we're supposed to be thinking, right? Maybe there's a hieroglyphic on the wall of a UFO with some dude, coming out of the ship, right? But the translators says, well, I know you see a UFO with a guy coming out of a ship, but this is actually a donkey that's climbing down, a hillside. They're telling us what we're seeing, and they're basically, we're resisting. You see what I'm saying? It's a mind manipulation type thing. They're telling us what we are seeing. That was actually really clever. A little hard to kind of catch in there, but I kind of see what he's doing right now. And it does embody that Beetlejuice theme, right? The big scheme of it is Beetlejuice. And there's all these things going on at the same time, like I was saying about the movie. It's very interesting if you think about it that way.
Rodeo, missile silo, like the Sphinx knows we can fall out any day. It's all written on Egyptian walls anyway, but translators face resistance when they attempt to assist us, because Hollywood copyrighted the script to our existence.
Right.
Beetlejuice, 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 run. Here I come to stick a needle in your thumb. Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. We just a bunch of people living underneath the sun. Beetlejuice, 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 run. Ain't this game a cat and mouse so fun? Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. Death is a certainty. It's the only one.
Right. Hold on a second before he gets going. I think what he's kind of doing too, by the hook, he says dumb diddy dumb diddy dumb. I think he's talking about dumb things that are happening too. And circumstances that are arising throughout our world, all of the, the crazy stuff that's happening that doesn't make any sense at all. It, the derailment. I mean, all of these things that are happening in Ohio. I think he said that the train derailment, it makes zero sense, but everybody's telling us, he's talking about translators. Everybody's telling us that, everything that you see here is this, but it's really not. Dumb diddy dumb, like we're all done, like we're brainwashed.
Let's say your soul for getting famous. American Idol, let's idolize an ignoramus. Living room arrangement, look at your TV placement.
Correct. When you go into someone's house, if you want to know what they are politically, look at where their TV, I mean, I'm not making this up. There are studies done on this. TV placement in a person's house dictates of who you are. I mean, I know I'm kind of geeking out here. I'll try to tone it down a bit, but if I see that your living room is featured, the TV is the featured item in your living room, I understand that you watch television all the time and that you probably are watching the news and they're telling you what to think. You see what I'm saying? I think that, again, very clever how he's saying these things.
Idol, let's idolize an ignoramus. Living room arrangement, look at your TV placement. Centralized for entertainment or worship for enslavement. Sweep the leaves off the pavement. Nobody drives on that rubbish. Electric cars, no emissions shall pass from it. Bad judgment, daggum, now they tracking the mass public. No gas guzzlers, EMP, no coming back from it.
Right. EMP, no coming back from it. What he's saying is, you got what's going to happen with our society is since we don't have any gas guzzlers anymore, we're going to have electric cars, and an EMP is going to come down. If you don't know what EMP is, it's basically the higher the EMP, the more area that it covers, and it'll wipe out all of our electronics. That's what he's saying. That stuff's clever, man. That's clever.
Now they tracking the mass public. No gas guzzlers, EMP, no coming back from it. Cash for clunkers, it was taking volunteers like Pat Summit. Ain't that something? We should have known there's something bad coming. Red rum and you a conspiracy theorist. You said something, head hunting. You get it out on social media, them feds coming. You should know her pronouns first. Don't assume it's a she when you speaking on Mother Earth. You a sus male, pussy, white privilege, southern jerk. Shut that smirk, learn to speak without offending someone first. You're the worst.
That was clever there. I don't know if he meant to do this, but you know how we think when we talk about pronouns, we place the pronouns. We kind of automatically think about a human being, but he said Mother Earth, and it kind of switches it. That kind of threw me a little bit because I thought he was going to go into the human being aspect of the pronouns. You guys know what I'm talking about. And he didn't. He went into the earth. And then what it's also getting me to think, you know, we have to kind of watch the AI stuff. We were talking about that earlier. This is everything that he's discussing is very, very controversial stuff. I mean, YouTube will ban you like a mother real quick if you get into some of this stuff real deep, the discussions. And but metaphors are the artificial intelligence weakness. So in essence, rap is the answer to beating artificial intelligence, because this is just from my experience. I've tested it. You put the metaphors into the question, but you do it metaphorically. Artificial intelligence does not know what the hell you're talking about. They are totally confused. So rap is the answer.
Shut that smirk, learn to speak without offending someone first. You're the worst. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, run. Here I come to stick a needle in your thumb. Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. We just a bunch of people living underneath the sun. Beetlejuice, 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 run. Ain't this game a cat and mouse so fun?
Just people underneath the sun. I mean, he makes it sound like they're just dumb. You know, dumb diddy dumb. Everything he's talking about is just dumb circumstance. It's just crazy, man. It's very, I haven't seen a rapper do something like this. I don't even remember. This might be the first time I've ever seen someone do that. Kind of really go into a more, it seems like it's just this clowny mentality that he's got, but he's really not. I mean, this is like very, it's different, man. It's way different. When was ask yourself, when was the last time you seen someone do something like this? Right? It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it a lot because it's so different.
We just a bunch of people living underneath the sun. Beetlejuice, 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 run. Ain't this game a cat and mouse so fun? Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. Death is a certainty, it's the only one. Man, you think every verse that you wrote is dope? Shit, do rappers pop pills till they overdose? Was Epstein Island on Pinocchio? The Democrats campaign through the Oprah show, wokey dokey. Just let go my ego. Joe Biden relates to roaches in the ghetto. Said a rhyme about Pinocchio, I can't forget Geppetto. That reminds me Tom Hanks was on Epstein's schedule. Wow.
It's true. It's true. We don't want to talk about it because that's kind of faux pas, man. But you know what? People need to be a little bit more open about that subject. They're going to release it. And it's going to have some kind of, oh, there was only 3 people that visited and they passed on, and that's what they're going to do. And they've had this for years and years and years, and nobody, they're just going to make the most insignificant people be on the list. And they're not, no. Why would you keep it? If they're insignificant people, why would you be keeping it? You don't have to put the victims, but you damn sure should be putting the clients. Even if you can't prosecute them, the court of public opinion will prosecute.
Let go my ego. Joe Biden relates to roaches in the ghetto. Said a rhyme about Pinocchio, I can't forget Geppetto. That reminds me Tom Hanks was on Epstein's schedule. Wow, what a coinky dink. Like Obama's chef who just so happened to sing in a
Yeah. That was, man. He's gonna get me into these things.
What a coinky dink, like Obama chef who just so happened to sink in a pond with a paddleboard. That'll make you think that it originally happened in the kitchen sink.
And he was an expert swimmer. I can swim very, very good. I almost kind of do it semi-pro at some point, but when you get to a point when you're a very good swimmer, which he was, I believe, if I remember right, I think I looked this up, and he was a pretty skilled swimmer. Swimming in the water, no matter how nasty it is, the ocean, whatever, it's like walking. It's nearly impossible for you to drown unless something happened, you know, or you were drunk or under the influence or something. And if I believe right, there wasn't any alcohol in the system. I could be wrong on that. Down below, please.
Just 1 + 1 don't equal 8. I'm a doubting Thomas if I'm being frank. Think we getting big hurt from the deepest state, like a 3-0 curve hung over the meat of the plate. Bring the hate. Beetlejuice, run. Here I come to stick a needle in your thumb. Dum diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. We just a bunch of people living underneath the sun. Beetlejuice, run. Ain't this game a cat and mouse so fun? Dum diddy dum dum. Death is a certainty.
It's so clever, man. This stuff is so clever.
It's the only one.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I just thought that was real interesting how he was able to say some of the things that he did in a different way, especially the pronoun thing. You know, he's kind of skirting all of the little, you know, the things that they like to put little tags down below saying that this isn't real, but Wikipedia says this. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. He was real crafty in there, how he did that and just made it a song. He just put it in the song metaphorically, and then changed some things up again, like the earth versus the human being. That was real crafty. The Beetlejuice, the chaos, everything was going on all the time. That was real, you know, that's next level stuff. I don't really know of another artist that would do stuff like this. I mean, I just don't. So I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Man, if all of this stuff's like this, it's going to drive me crazy, man. But the next one I'll do is Grindstone. You guys, that is a request, that someone requested. So, I'll be checking that out next by him. And, you guys have a great evening. Peace.